What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with this week. It is the summer. It basically rained here for 12 weeks and now it's 100 degrees. So there it is. Pittsburgh is something else when it comes to weather. Otherwise, amazing, and you should check it out. Just don't come when the weather's bad, which is always. So this week is popping. I've got a sick collection of used guitars. Trading event is slaying, so I'm going to talk about that in a second. First, I want to thank everyone who came out for the Taylor Powers event this week. Crushed. Really a great time. Got some Taylor and Powers were out, which was a lot of fun. We have tons of cool stuff coming up with manufacturers. But Justin is an expert in the country on Powers guitars. So if you're interested in Powers guitars, give us a shout here. He knows the guitars inside and out. He owns them. He has really worked directly with the factory, directly with Andy on the guitars. You can get an amazing experience. And, it's like, we're here to get you the right guitar. We have people that are musicians here playing the guitars. We'll get our hands on the instrument. We're not going to get you just a great guitar. We're going to get you the right one for you. We can compare the guitars for you. We have, we carry models deep, as I always say in my guitar reviews, that we don't just carry a million brands, right? We carry a handful of brands, but we keep them crazy deep to get you the right thing. So we're stoked about that. And in spirit of that, we've got the trade-in event going through the end of August, as you know, and it is super busy. 15% off new gear, $9.99 and up with an applicable trade. Go to empiremusic.com. Check out the trade portal, give us your info, tell us what you're after. And that's where all this stuff comes from. We do a little bit of trades, although I did yesterday. There's like four trades in store, which is an anomaly. We do a lot of this, almost all of this with customers that are out of our area. We provide shipping labels. We do it super easy for you. And that's the two comments I get is that was super easy and it was really fair. That's if we can accomplish those two things for each other, both feel good about the deal, and make it easy for you, we have a winning formula. We have tons of cool stuff to get. Martin Custom Shop rolling through. Tons of Empire 58P bases just came through. Anthony's got a bunch of those that he designed. It's just like over time and colors we've been waiting for. They finally rolled through. Martin Custom Shop, Taylor, Gibson, we've just got it all. We'll get you 15 off, make you a slaying deal on that. So we're super excited about it. Let's get you the right thing. Let's get you something cool. Take part in the trade-in event. And if you saw, the gold label Taylor's launched this week, and there's a new product, and we're including that in the trade-in program, the gold label 517 and 717. I did long videos on those. Justin did an unbelievable comparison of the 717 Builder's Edition, 717 gold label versus the D28. It's unbelievable. Check it out. Well worth your 10 minutes of time to hear the guitars in person. Let's get the guitars, because that's why you came. 2003 Running Dog 000 12 fret Redwood Master Grade Koa. Running Dog, you say? Builder Rick Davis, based out of Seattle, he's no longer producing guitars. I did some research, about 200 guitars is what I came up with, and is a very hand-built guitar. It's interesting because you think of a Martin or a Gibson, and they do a lot of hand shaping of braces and things like that because they're shaping the personality of the guitar, but there's definitely a lot of machining that goes on to make the parts very consistent and all that stuff. Whereas when you feel a hand-built guitar, you definitely feel the nuance of the handwork. It's a beautiful instrument. Redwood top, which is like basically cedar on steroids. Master grade Koa, super throaty. Look at that. It's like a 5-piece neck. Just a gorgeous, like super figured Koa binding. Check it out, bone nut and saddle. Really just a beautiful guitar. Super rare, super cool. You definitely don't have one, I assume, unless you're one of 200 people out there in the universe. So give us a shout if you're interested. Next up, I've got two great 18 series Martins, a 2024 000 and a 2023 single O 18. These are both part of the Reimagine series. So the previous design, 1/4-inch scallop bracing, solid spruce tops, solid mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck, Grover tuners, original hardshell case. So you see a 000, then you see a single O, right? So you can see the difference. The scale length is the same, just a much smaller footprint on the body. The single O has the same specs, same materials. You just have a much smaller design. You guys see without smacking them together, about the difference is I have been beating this drum for like a year and a half or two, but now we're really seeing it. Single O, double O, 000 guitars are white hot right now. I mean, it's just a very popular feel. Tons of songwriters, tons of Americana players out there using this shaped guitar. You know what I mean? So the nice thing with the 18 series Martins mahogany, super lush. You know, it's like a lot of times people come in the shop and they're like, and this is, you know, and we're not trying to guitar splain you, but something to consider. A lot of times what happens is you want a warm guitar, so you pick rosewood. And what a rosewood guitar is bassy. It's bassy and it's very trebly, right? And that's what it is. It's kind of with the scoop mids. Whereas a mahogany guitar is equally bass, mid, and treble voiced. So when you strum through, it's more lush. So sometimes it sounds fuller to your ears. So it's just something to consider, and why we put videos out and why we're happy to talk to you. So if you're looking for balance and fullness, mahogany guitars rule. And I have tons of mahogany guitars. I mean, just tons of mahogany guitars. I love them. They sound great. Obviously, if you're looking at that big thump on the bottom end, you'll get it. But these are some of the most recorded guitars in history for a reason. They're super balanced, super comfortable to fit in any playing scenario. And obviously, the single woe is a songwriter guitar or a fingerstyle guitar. You know, I mean, it's like you're definitely not going to bang around in a bluegrass circle with it. But if you're looking for something that gives you a unique voice in that wood set, primo. Next up, I think this is a 2023 or 2024 Gibson Hummingbird Faded. Now, I own a Gibson Hummingbird custom shop because I'm fancy, a 1960 custom shop. Check it out. We have them in stock. But what I love about the Hummingbird is it's a square-shouldered dreadnought, right? Spruce top, Sitka spruce, genuine mahogany, back, mahogany neck, what they call a rounded neck profile. So it's like a full C, that you want to just take it that way. 24.9 inch, 24 and 3/4 inch scale, rosewood fingerboard and bridge, LR bags, VTC, pickup in it. It's basically the same guitar as a glossy one, just in a satin nitrocellulose finish. So you save a couple bucks from that. You also get down to like the woodiness of the guitar, and some people just really like that kind of organic feel when you put your hands on the instrument, that you don't have gloss all over it. I'm always a proponent of getting a guitar that sounds good, and if it has a feature, cool. If it doesn't have a feature, that's fine too. I'm not really particularly hunting out satin or not, but this is definitely a guitar you should consider for a collection. The Hummingbird is definitely one of the most recorded guitars in history. That's one of the cool parts about stalking Martin and Gibson and Fender. It's like that's the footprint of modern music, and definitely what's burning through our brains all day long. We're in the car and just listening to our favorite stuff. These are the guitars, right? So phenomenal guitar, excellent shape, just beautiful. I love these guitars, super woody. Next up, a 324C Taylor. This is sweet. What's cool about this guitar is this has a mahogany top, back, and sides. The top is a shaded EDGEBURST finish. V-class bracing, Taylor Expression System 2, ebony fingerboard and bridge. And absolutely, like, when you put a Taylor in your hand, what's interesting is like just holding that Gibson, right? You have that rounded C, it's a little bit fuller and fatter. This is, it's not skinny, but it's just like a more sleek design. Really comfortable, crazy low action on Taylor guitars. We have a massive selection of Taylor guitars. Check them out. I mean, they just play great. This guitar, what's cool with mahogany is it's real lush top, back, and sides, like kind of like in the vein of the Martin. It's like you're giving that balance. This is taking the top end and rounding it off a little bit, so not as sparkly, not as brash. Satin as well, which is cool. It's a killer guitar. We sell tons of this style of guitar from Taylor Guitars. All right, it's a lot of acoustics this week. And I'm telling you, if our photographer Tom is on vacation, so Aaron, who does all of our listings, is doing double duty up there. So we're dragging, for the next week, we're gonna drag on some photos for new guitars and used guitars. But I mean, stick with me because we have at least 50 trade-ins to process. So tons of cool stuff coming with it. Next, this is great. 2018 Artisan Telecaster from the custom shop. A roasted alder body, roasted for a famed maple neck, spalt maple top, the spalted maple, which is really cool. Two hand wound custom shop no caster pickups, RSD saddles, 9.5 inch to 12 inch compound radius ebony fingerboard. The Artisan guitars are beautiful. This is like one of those things where it's like you wouldn't want 20 guitars to look like this, but if you have one in your collection, it really stands out. They are the most modern in the sense of, I think, look-wise. I mean, they're just like very sleek, clean, beautiful. Like obviously you have like the pearl dots. It's sweet, but still classic with the ashtray bridge. Great guitar. It's a really, great instrument, super clean from our guy Bob in Arizona, who we do tons of business with. So hey, Bob. Next up, 63 custom shop P bass. Fender brought out the jazz bass in 1916. It didn't matter. The P bass reigned supreme, and this day really still does. a hand-wound 62 precision pickup, 7¼ inch radius, 60C neck shape, and a Journeyman Relic finish. What's cool about what Fender does is they'll do a Journeyman on the body, but then they'll give you like a heavy Relic on the neck, so you get the smoothness is exaggerated. Beautiful checking on the back of the guitar, which I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know if we can see that. Oh, Brent says yes. Just great instrument, great weight on this, super balanced, doesn't neck dive. Look at that. So if you know you're worried about the guitar when you pick it up and it does that, you don't have to worry about that. It's super, super comfortable. Next up, we got 2 instruments that we just marked down just a touch. 1960s, just a plain 60s jazz bass with 2 custom shop vintage jazz bass pickups, stack knobs, alder body, maple neck, 3A rosewood fingerboard, 7¼ inch radius, heavy. Well, this is a Relic with the Olympic white mint guard. Why didn't anybody buy this? This is, I've talked to like 800 people about this bass. This is a great instrument. It's not going to live long here. Get it while you can. As I say, don't sleep on it. This is a great instrument. Really, really classic in the sense of its intention of what a jazz bass brings, kind of that liveliness, that presence, that punch that players are looking for. And I know Anthony's got something special in the hopper for Empire with the custom shop coming your way fall, winter 2025. So start setting aside some bucks every week for your next Anthony creation. And last up, now this one I understand why it's still here. It's a Huss Dalton Statesboro Classic. This is an exquisite instrument. I think these guys are out of Vermont. A Honduran mahogany, and we do so much Honduran mahogany with Martin Custom Shop. It's one of the great sounding regions. You know, mahoganies and rosewood do tons of all that stuff because it's super high damping, very lively, dense, just crazy amount of output. This guitar sounds amazing in your hands, unplugged, with a gorgeous, they don't do like, 9A tops. They just, it's just beautiful flame maple top, soft V neck. This has the Lindy Fralin Pure PAF, Pure Vintage PAFs in it, so a very classic design. This guitar is marked down to like 4Gs. It's nuts, and these are very expensive new, very hard to get. Someone will own this guitar. We will find a home for our Huss Dalton Statesboro Classic. So, trade-in portal on the site. We want your trades. We give you the labels. We hook you up on a deal. It's breezy. I mean, it's a super simple process. Check out all the new gear. We have just tons of new stuff coming out. Gold labor tailors. Something is always happening here. Hit us up at the shop. Go to empiremusic.com. Chat with us on the site. This is Old This Week.